Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back. Oh man, has it been a long time since I've last recorded on the server? Has it been a long time since I've posted a real video? Yeah, this is gonna be an explanation video because there are lots of things going on right now, and because of them, I have not been able to do much recording. Now, I want to say this ahead of time. No, I'm not going to stop making videos, all of those people who are asking. No, it's just finding time to record right now has proven to be extraordinarily difficult, and I actually have sort of a script prepared, not a script, but sort of reference to read off of, because I did have to address all of the members of the server about what's going on and a lot of the things that are happening and a lot of explanations for things. So, with that, I guess, shall we begin? Before I go on my start of the video, I would like to say, in between parts, even though it's been like a few weeks, I decided to dig down and free up this entire area, although that might have proven to be not the best of ideas, but more on that in a moment. So, I'm going to start off with the public server, because lots of people have been asking about it, and right now, as you can tell, it's about a month later, and there isn't a public server yet. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go mining while we talk, so let me just go dump off a bunch of this stuff, and then we can head on an adventure. I just woke up, so my voice might sound a little strange, and actually, the reason why I'm recording right now is because I actually have the room to myself, which is something I usually don't have. This is a luxury that, well, I'll explain in a little bit. But, like I was saying, the public server, it has not been put up yet for a variety of reasons, and right now, it's in a bit of an interesting place. So, I would very much like to get the server up. However, how do I want to start? So, the initial launch of the server of the public server campaign was a bit of a mess. It was launched before I gave it the green lights to go, and then it was just put up, and that's actually why, if you guys remember, the campaign, for all the early donators, the campaign went up and then immediately went down, and the goals were changed, or the requirements for what you get if you donate will change, and all of that stuff changed. That was because I got I don't know what the right word to use in this situation was, but essentially, what the heck? Okay. Essentially, we had to take the campaign down because there were a lot of things that I did not like as how they were, and yeah, we had to reword a lot of things, restructure a bunch of things, and we ended up doing that. So, we did that, and the campaign went on, emeralds, as it did. So, fast forward to the point of where we pass our goal. We pass our goal within the first day, actually. So we are past our goal, and we're considering, okay, what can we do? We're going to wait until the campaign is over before we decide to move forward. So the campaign ends. And when the campaign ends, we start construction. And that's when we start to lay out plans, albeit poorly laid out plans, but we start to put out plans, and, well, we start to work towards them. And we have some really, really ambitious things we want to do. We want to have this really nice big server spawn. We're going to have some custom plugins written by some, oh no, silverfish, by people that we know. And it's just going to be a cool time. So, yeah, we do that. We start, I get in contact with the guy who's going to write the plugin, and it seems like things are going well. And here's where things start to fall apart. We never properly put together, like, build teams or got, like, professionals to write the plugins. Instead, our build team consisted of those members on the server that we really trusted, and then we had a couple of people, or some members of the RedCubed server that really wanted to build, and then a couple of people from YouTube that they were spectacular builders, and we actually, we published videos about, like, looking for people that could build. And because we never had a proper build team, there was no real, like, discipline set behind the teams, and, well, things slowly started to stagnate into nothingness. So, fast forward to today. the server spawn, one of the spawns is complete. We're going to have a couple of spawns, actually. Well, we might have a couple of spawns. It really depends on how we move forward. The main server spawn has been finished, and there is no custom plugin. So there are a couple of things that we've thought doing, and I guess we can explain them right here, right now. So one of the possibilities has been to give the entire concept, the entire idea, the can, and just scrap it and say, sorry guys, we messed up. There really isn't much that we can do to recover, but we messed up. Now, if we did that, we would have issued refunds for the donations that were given to us. There's only one huge problem with that, and by only, I mean there are multiple very large looming problems. Doing that isn't very possible, in the sense that once an Indiegogo campaign ends, once you pass your goal on Indiegogo, the money is sent to you, and you can issue refunds until the campaign ends. When the campaign ends, you can no longer issue refunds through Indiegogo. On top of that, both Indiegogo and PayPal take percentages of the donations. I'm trying to word things, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's been a long time since I've talked. I can barely talk. So we would not be able to issue complete donations. We could issue some donations, but this brings me to another large looming problem. PayPal, I have a limit on my PayPal account of what I can transfer in and out of the account per month, and it would take many, many, many months for me to actually be able to send out all of the refunds, even if they are only partial refunds. So one of the ideas that I have considered is donating it to charity. Now, this is in the case that we do give the server the can, which is still a possibility, but not the final answer. It's actually one of the lower possibilities. So we might be just issuing all of what we earned, well, most of it to the charity, and then I'll probably use a chunk of it to maintain the private server that's been, well, what we're recording on right now. So that's one of the options. Another option was to start afresh, just start completely from scratch, say, okay, we messed up, let's just start with a fresh slate, let's try not to do something so ambitious, let's just do something small and easy. Yeah, that is appealing, but we already have some work done, so we don't want to just throw that out. So the third option, the third option is we continue as is, try to restructure from where we have, try to pick it up, and yeah. I don't think that's going to work because, well, like I said, we are really ambitious in what we want to do, and a lot of what I want to do is stuff that I cannot do, stuff that I have to get other people to do for me, like coding the plugins. I do not have I could probably pick it up, but as a full-time college student, not exactly easy. Yeah, I mean, I am majoring in computer science, but right now we're not learning Java, and between all of the comp sci work that I already do, I don't think I want to pick up coding a plugin and then maintaining that plugin. So we're going to have to find someone to write the plugins for us if we're ever going to do this, and so we're probably not going to do that. So option 4, which is probably the option that we're going to go with, it's most likely the option we're going to go with, actually, and that is we are going to use some of the things that we have and also start afresh, in the sense that we're going to rethink a lot of what we were originally going to do, and we're going to keep a lot of what we wanted to do as a possibility, just as a possibility for the future. So we're not going to be launching with the fancy schmancy plugins that I wanted to have. Whoa! Okay, with the fancy schmancy plugins that I wanted to have at launch, we're probably going to have to wait some time before we can find some able-bodied people, and not that the other guy that we were going to ask to program for us wasn't able-bodied, it's just, it was a large task, and yeah, it was time-consuming, and he just couldn't deal with the time that was needed to put into it. So that is most likely what we're going to do. We're probably going to do that, yeah, and because of that, the server has gotten delayed quite a bit. I do not want to give any sort of estimated times of arrival for the servers because, well, this is the very reason why I don't want to. If the date can't be met, I don't want to have the disappointment of, oh, you promised this day, and why isn't it here? I mean, granted, we did promise, like, late October, early November, and here it is mid-November, and we still have not launched the server. So that is the server. Most likely, the server is going to be coming. If not, we'll figure out what we're going to do with what we raised. Else, we'll probably leave a little bit of that up in the air for you guys to decide as well. Because, I mean, it is the donation money that you guys gave to us, so... yeah, that's that. Now on to other topics. I'm probably going to split these updates into 2 videos because, well, there are a lot of updates that I have to talk about. Yeah, this will be about public server and my life, I guess. The next episode will be about the private server and other things. So, as you all have noticed, I have not been publishing videos as of lately that much. Why? Is it because I am giving up on YouTube? No. I just have no time to record, and by that I mean, I cannot record in my own room. I'm currently recording in my room because this is like a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity when I have the room to myself. So, essentially, every week, I have about 10 minutes of time where the room is empty, and that is when one of my roommates is in class, one of my roommates is going to class, and one of my roommates is returning from class. So in those 10 minutes, I have free time in the room, and I'm usually not in the room because that's when I eat lunch. So, I cannot record in my own room. Up until this point, I've been recording in a friend's room, but in order to do that, it's really a very large hassle because I have to ask them both to leave, both my friend and his roommate to leave, and then I can record. Not very considerate because I have to ask someone to leave. So, yeah, I haven't been able to record over the last 3 weeks because there have been multiple factors actually why I haven't been able to record these specific 3 weeks. More about that in a bit, but yeah, I have no privacy to record, and I am not comfortable with recording with people in the room, so I don't. This is going to be solved next semester, and, well, actually, this is going to be solved before next semester. This problem will be remedied as soon as I get out for winter break, and then as soon as I return for the second semester of college, because I'm going to be changing rooms and moving in with, if any of you guys watch the vlog, moving in with Jamie. He is an exception to this rule of I'm not comfortable with recording with people around. I am comfortable doing that around him because we are essentially best friends. Him, Rick, and I are 3 very good friends, and he is looking to change up his roommate situation, as am I, so we decided, why not room with one another? So, next semester, I should be in a room with him, and I should have the ability to record as I please, when I please. So, that's going to be something that you guys can look forward to next semester. If you guys are willing to wait a little bit longer, I will be publishing content on a normal schedule then. Until then, it's still going to be extremely spotty, but that's only for another month and a half. I mean, it's not like I'm going to completely disappear off the face of the planet. I'm going to try my best to get out footage, but this leads me to my second thing. This is a bit of a selfish thing, but, so, I'm in college now. College is just this explosion of new experiences, and I want to experience these new experiences. Like, right now, I'm studying what I want, I'm doing well in studying what I want, and I have a very good group of friends, and now I'm finally independent. I'm no longer a kid, I'm no longer a high school student. I am my own adult now, so I have friends, heck, I even have a girlfriend now, so I have, like, a lot of things that now require time, and because college has yet to be melded into my daily experience. CB! Since college has yet to be melded into my daily life, it's just, it's exciting, and I don't want to miss out on any of it, so pretty much right now, if there is an opportunity that arises that requires my time that once was YouTube time, well, that time's gonna now be college time until things start to normalize out into what is normal life. Like, it's surprising. Like, I wasn't expecting college to be this exciting for this long, but to be perfectly honest, like, it's a blast. If you guys watch my vlogs, and shameless advertisement of the vlog channel, that's why. Even though I do not record a lot of what goes on because there's just so much that happens and whipping out a camera isn't always an option. On top of that, on top of the fun half of college, like I said, I'm doing well in college. I am trying to get into the honors program, and it is very much a possibility, which means that, yes, I am currently a full-time student. Like, there was a time, well, not too long ago, there was a time when, well, I mean, even now, sort of, I considered YouTube as both a job and a hobby for a myriad of reasons. The biggest being that I did not have to get a part-time job. Oh, by the way, oh God, CB was in a car wreck. That explains his absence. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him a bit about that, I guess. Yeah, but back to this. College, no, YouTube. Up until I entered college, I considered my job because not only did it give me my paycheck, but it was also a very, very large portion of the time that I spent of my day, just YouTube. Now, when I was in high school, I could justify putting off things for YouTube. In college, I can't do that so much anymore for a couple of reasons. First of all, college is a little bit more important than high school. By the time I was accepted into college, I had grades and they were not wavering, so I really didn't have to worry about, like, oh no, I can't study for a test tomorrow, whatever. Well, actually, no, that's kind of a bad example. Usually when I had a test, I studied for it. But, that was because, like, YouTube was paying very well as a job for a high school student. That is something that I cannot deny. And because of that, I was able to justify putting in as much time as I did. Enter college, I have a clean slate where one low grade, as of right now, can really affect what my GPA looks like and my ability to get into the honors program. So, college does require a lot of my time. And on top of that, YouTube has slowed down quite a bit for me. Oh no. Let me talk to you in a bit. Belching out my heart to my... Right now. There we go. So... What was I? Yeah, YouTube has slowed down a lot for me. And on top of that, I need to spend more time doing work in college. So, in yet another way, YouTube has sort of gotten the shaft. Now, I figure by next semester, I will definitely have enough of a long-standing schedule. Or, what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to English anymore into the sentence. Oh, that's a big vein of diamond. Is that 2 veins of diamonds that were... Oh my god, that was 2 veins of diamonds right on top of one another. Let's see if there were any more. Wow, that was a lot of diamond. How much should we just get? I think we had 12, now we have 30. Did we have 30 beforehand? I don't know. Yeah, so college, yeah, it kind of gets in the way of making YouTube videos, and I am hoping that by next semester this will change, because by next semester I will be able to really allocate a lot more of my free time to pursuing YouTube, as, well, I will have a room to not really to myself, but I will be in a situation where I'm comfortable recording at any time, as long as, like, well, obviously I'm not going to record a video if Jamie has to study for a test, so I will be considerate towards him, as he will towards me, and yeah, I will be able to get onto a schedule again. So, guys, I do hope that you're willing to stick with me until this December, until late December, because late December I will be going back to Massachusetts for vacation, and I will have all of the free time in the world for a month, because when you're in college, or at least when you're in my college, your winter vacation is a month long. I will have all of that time to record as I feel, and that will mean that you guys will be getting plenty of new content. So yeah, guys, there was a lot that was said in this episode. There's a lot more that I need to say in the next episode. I'm going to get cracking on that. So I do hope that you enjoyed this slower episode of just mining in a line. I guess I will probably go caving in the next episode because there really isn't too much I can do while I talk while I'm thinking of exactly what I want to say, because I am using a sheet as reference, so I really can't be building while I look at that. Because, yeah, a lot of what I said has been said to the members of the server. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be all for now. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again next time, which won't be too long from now, because I'll be recording a second episode right after this. So, guys, until then, farewell. Ding!